Hello everyone, Elite Cameraman here. It really has been a while, but I've been slowly waiting for all them leaks to pile up so that I can make a video where I go over all the leaks so that we can come to a better conclusion on what the full season has in store for us. Also, thanks to there being no episodes, I'm slowly going from Elite Cameraman to Broke Cameraman, and I need all of you to like this video and subscribe so that I can stay unemployed. Okay, I'm joking, but you better click that like button at least because today I got some crazy leaks stored for you guys. From what I know, besides one leak I'll show you, all the leaks are confirmed to be real by Boom, and I can assure you that some of these leaks will blow your mind, so make sure to watch the video until the end. Anyways, here we go. First, let's start with the leaks that were shared last week. We first got an image of 2 legs in a hallway where we see a toolbox with some blood under it and a crowbar next to it. We have little to no information on what happened here, but it seems like someone might have died or might have been fighting for their life here. And thanks to the second leak we received alongside this leak, I think we can confidently say that it's a flashback scene before the hardware heads. The other leak that was attached to this one leak was an image of Camera Woman's aka Kathy's human eyes looking at something or someone. She be looking at our souls for real in this image. But we don't know if that earlier screenshot is of Camera Woman's legs. If you remember the flashbacks in episode 73's full version, we saw 3 other people besides Kathy. 2 were scientist cameramen and one of them was Plunger cameraman. And these legs might belong to either Camera Woman or Plunger cameraman. I say this because besides this flashback, we might actually see the Plunger cameraman in some way in this episode, since one of the leaks I'll be showing you does have something that looks similar to Plunger cameraman. So make sure to watch until the end to not miss out on that insane leak. This next leak I'll be showing you is from a completely different scene. This leak doesn't show much, but even just from this one leak, you can guess that we will be getting a good amount of scenes on the full season episode. I don't know how much new footage there'll be, but it looks like we might even get more footage we got on the full version of episode 77. In this leak, we see the red eyes of an Astro, and right after this, I got another leak which might be showing where this leak came from. It's unknown what happens in this scenes, but we'll most likely see more scenes of Astros taking over the world. And with some of the next leaks we got, you'll be surprised on how much will be happening this full season secret scenes because it even shocked me. After this, we received a leak of some teeth with hair behind it. I legit got no idea whose teeth these are, but there is clearly some hair behind it which might indicate that this leak is taken clipping inside someone's head, or we are actually about to see a character without an actual head. I'm not going to yap more about this topic since I'm as clueless as you are. Alongside this, we also had Boom supposedly leaking a conversation that'll happen in the episode which goes as, "You think it's because of grand experiment? Whole system overloaded. What else could cause this?" Considering all the leaks we've received so far, I think the flashback leaks we received fits this the most, and it also confirms that we'll see a conversation between 2 people which supports my theory on the legs have a chance of being someone else besides Camera Woman. Even with that in mind, what do you think they are talking about? What's the grand experiment? In all flashbacks, we keep getting closer to the truth behind the appearance of skibidi toilets and the hardware heads, but we've yet to get some definite answers. I really do doubt we'll get one this time too, but clearly we are learning more and more, and whatever this grand experiment was, it's something significant. This next leak might be connected to one of the other leaks we've seen so far. If you guys haven't forgotten, we actually already watched one of the scenes from the full season, and it was the interrogation scene with Detective Cameraman and Lucky Cameraman. This exact leak might be when Detective is coming out of the room. But at the same time, the room doesn't look the same, which is definitely more understandable with the higher quality version of this leak. I got this image from Iron Cameraman's video, and it looks like it's been enhanced with AI, and we can see some of the writings on the left thanks to this, and the tech inside this room seems like the same room as those 2 scientist cameramen were in, but we'll have to wait a little before we talk about this leak since it's one of the most important leaks of today's video. Also, what the hell is the engineer cameraman looking at, bruh? Bro is locked in on Camera Woman's Guyat. Bro definitely needs some whooping. This scene also confirms that Camera Woman was injured and she needs some fixing. Her head looks like it might explode any second, just like how I explode when I see her Guyat. I hope TV Woman doesn't hear that. Anyways, I think thanks to the leak I'll show you later in the video, I think we know what's going on inside that mysterious room, but before that we got two more insane leaks. First is of G-Man toilet, and oh, Jimmy. Bro was all confident and shit, and look at him now. Bro got double black eye and can't even open one of them. I hope this is just a troll leak from Boom where he is trying to trick us into thinking Jimmy will lose, because if he does, it'll be hella embarrassing after all we saw in episode 77. This also confirms that we'll be seeing the fight between Juggernaut and G-Toilet, which means this full season is absolutely stacked and cracked. But what the heck happened, G-Toilet, bro? I can't believe he got the scientist toilet treatment. Titan Speaker Man might actually be alone in this fight. And when it comes to him, we just saw him get upgrades, so this loss wouldn't actually be that shocking, since until now, every time we saw Bro get upgraded, we saw him lose the battle, but he gotta break the streak someday. Iron Cameraman actually told his thumbnail designer to cook up an image of G-Toilet getting upgraded, and this frame looks so clean, I don't know if we'll ever see an upgrading scene ever again, but if we do, we might actually see Titan Speaker Man getting upgraded, since we already know he is on the way. I'm not sure if we'll see him in the full season scenes, but even if we don't, I think we'll see him get teased a tiny bit because Boom knows everyone is itching to see his new design. After this, we only have 2 leaks left, but these 2 leaks are the most important ones out of all the ones I showed you. The first one seems to be from the Burning Forest, which we saw in episode 76, where Astro Duchess was introduced, and it's a leak of the fricking chair. What the hell is the chair doing in the middle of all this destruction? We already know it's helping the Alliance, but who is the chair? I hope this mystery gets cleared up before episode 80, because it might potentially be a new race, as a lot of people are guessing. We still don't know what he is doing there, though. If this is on episode 76, it's right before he teleports to the scene in episode 77. So that'd mean that we won't learn what happened to it after we last saw it on episode 77, part 1. If that's the case, this scene won't be that helpful on our questions unless Secret Agent comes out of nowhere and starts yapping all the answers to our questions, which we know it won't happen. Now on to the last and the most crucial leak. From my understanding, people don't know where this leak came from. I first saw it when Strider sent it to a Discord saying, "The leak just popped out of nowhere." It's also in almost all skibidi-related servers posted as a leak. I got no idea who posted this, but it does look like a real leak besides the contrast values on the image being altered. This is exactly the same scene from the scientist leak we have, but with one difference. The camera is tilted downwards, and it shows a body. A body of someone we all know. The only cameraman I know that's significant and has only half his body is Plunger Cameraman, and it seems like we might actually see him in the full season's extra scenes if this leak is real. This would mean that the room Detective Cameraman is coming out of is the same room as this room, but what are they doing with Plunger Cameraman? Does he have a chance of coming back to life, or are they going to be experimenting with him since he was killed by the secret agent? It's likely that the Detective Cameraman might get some clues thanks to the scientist's discoveries on Plunger Cameraman's body, but only time will tell if these theories are true. I don't know about you, but I'm so hyped for the full season and what it has to offer. It's gonna bang for sure, so if you don't want to miss out on news and the secret scenes that'll be coming out, make sure to like this video and subscribe. Elite Cameraman out.